How fucked is your bracket? Because I can promise you ours are royally. Jeremy Rucker, Jason Rubin here. It's been a hectic Thursday and a hectic Friday. And with the NCAA tournament in full mayhem mode, our brackets, we're going to take a look. Now, we were so confident on Wednesday when we took a walk around the block and we had our picks. I looked at this brackets, Jeremy looked at his bracket, and we're like, you know what? This could be the year. If Warren Buffett was doing his $1 billion challenge, we'd be billionaires, or we'd split the pot in $500 million each. Not too bad. But no. No. Steve Carell in the office screaming, no. Enter the meme. It doesn't matter. Jeremy, I know your bracket has a chance still, but to start off, how fucked is your bracket?
Well, I mean, I guess relatively not that
bad.
Not that fucked. My first thought was, oh, how fucked is my bracket? Very.
Right.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. You know, it's actually, I think I cleared the rubble a little bit.
Okay.
I picked Purdue to move on. They
Good pick.
lost barely against Cincinnati. I thought the game was over, pushed into overtime. Cincinnati pulled it out. I had Texas beating Butler. That didn't happen. Not a surprise. Of course, Iowa State. I had Iowa State going to the Elite Eight, and they fell.
You and 92% of
And
brackets had him in the Sweet 16.
I know, and that is how I started off my morning yesterday. It was brutal.
We didn't
I had
even have
half the hair on
coffee.
my head left at the end of the day.
I was gonna say, I feel like are you
Yeah.
LeBron James in here?
I'm LeBron James, just my own hands.
I'm pulling it out each minute.
I'm accelerating the aging process. Yeah, I had Buffalo pulling the upset against West Virginia. I think I underrated that West Virginia team just a little bit. They looked pretty good, especially down the stretch.
You had
More or
Wichita
less.
State, which I like.
I did have Wichita State.
Which
Yeah,
saves.
they were
And then-
seventh.
So, and then on the east side, I know you picked UVA. Did you pick Michigan State?
I did pick Michigan State.
So you have that one through, and then Villanova. Did you have NC State Louisville? NC State LSU.
I had NC State.
Good pick.
And that kind of saved my day a little bit.
Yes.
It was good. It was second half of the day was in the morning, so it improved.
All
It was
right.
an upward trend. How
What
about
about
you,
what about
Jason?
the bottom half of your bracket?
Oh,
I'm
back to me.
stalling as much as I can because I don't want anybody to see my damn bracket. So for you on the bottom half, the 1 seeds Wisconsin and Duke
Right.
have not played yet. They're finishing up as we speak, but we're going to safely assume they're moving on as Duke is up by 30.
Yeah, so on the bottom half, obviously Ohio State in the southern region was the big thing that got a lot of people, including me. I had SF Austin pulling the upset against Utah, but Utah pulled it together, and then they're going to play Georgetown in the next round, and that's looking pretty good for Utah until, of course, maybe they hit Duke in the Sweet 16.
Right.
So maybe not too much.
right.
So I got that, and then Davidson and Iowa they're currently playing right now, right?
Davidson is down 13 as we are saying. Again, this clip is going to be up tomorrow morning, Saturday morning for those who are watching. So hopefully there's a comeback.
I picked Davidson. Hopefully there's a comeback. Let's see.
Well, you're next on the line, literally. All right, now, so as you saw Jeremy's bracket swiping through, he's got more green than I do. So we're going to start off with the top half of my bracket, the Midwest and the East regions. Mike Shekels, our wonderful director. There you go. So off the bat, the top half really isn't that bad because the bottom half is cancerous. Kentucky, obviously. I also had Purdue over Cincinnati. What a fantastic game. I drastically underrated WVU, West Virginia. Buffalo, Buffalo. Wanted that upset really bad. I really thought I had the Indiana upset, and that would have been the one game that would have really saved my top half. Because if Indiana beat Wichita State, I think 75% of people at Wichita State going to the Sweet 16.
Right.
I had them losing to Kansas, and of course, no. Kansas moved on, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Villanova, the 1 seed, cruised through. I had LSU. I hate the 8 versus 9 games. They never make me happy. Thank God for Northern Iowa. Louisville and Rick Pitino, close. Snuck by
That
UC
was
Irvine. Sloppy ending for UC Irvine. Dayton, I have Dayton over Providence later. Real quick, Michigan State, Tom Izzo, thank you, God. UVA moves on. I have Michigan State in my Final Four. My entire bracket rests tomorrow. My entire bracket rests March 22nd on that game. Michigan State wins. I'm still in it. Let's move to the bottom half because it's not pretty. Oh, world's smallest violin? Anybody. Can we get the death music? Something. This is an atrocity. Iowa State, you are forever dead to me. As a team, you lost to UAB. UAB hasn't made a run in the tournament since 1992. They've made a Sweet 16 a few years back, but my God.
I wasn't even alive, I don't think.
I was 1 year old, and it was terrible. The Giants won a Super Bowl in 1991, though. That was New York Giants football, baby. But Duke cruising through. Of course, as I took this screenshot, they were up 17. Utah, thank God. I wanted to take the SF Austin, but I believe in DeLon Wright. I believe in some players. I should have believed in D'Angelo Russell as I go to the other side of that bracket, where I had VCU also making the Elite Eight. 2 of my Elite Eight teams are gone. and that is terrible. I really like Shaka Smart. He really let me down. D'Angelo Russell, on the other hand, set the freshman Tourny record, 28 points, and I think he can do it again. I hope Ohio State now beats Arizona to at least help in my bracket chances. UNC over Harvard, a great game. Harvard almost pulled a great upset over Roy Williams. Roy Williams, though, that's a tough matchup. The Razorbacks of Arkansas are a good team. I'm really excited for that one. Wisconsin should cruise through Coastal Carolina, and Oregon, Oklahoma State right now is down to the wire. At least when I took the screenshot, it was. So we'll see what happens with that one. So I can happily say that my bracket is completely fucked. Now, a few years back, I picked a Sweet 16, and all went right to my head. I'm a genius at this. I should have my own bracketology show. And now that I finally have TYT Sports, I get to show the world how screwed my bracket is, and I hope others people's ours too. That's not even a correct sentence, but we'll move forward. Jeremy, I want to ask you one last question. Is there really anybody who can beat Kentucky in this tournament?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the safe pick was Kentucky, and now I think it's just the smart pick at this point. They look unstoppable.
Yeah.
They're absolutely unstoppable. That's all I got.
That's literally all I got. Hopefully, I'm hoping the next draft, Anthony Townsend.
Pitch me a softball. I got like a single, but I'll take it.
That's it. Yeah, so how fucked are your guys' brackets? Because please tell me that yours are as royally messed up as mine. I do like in the TYT bracket challenge that somebody took Coastal Carolina, who's the 16 seed, to win the tournament. Good luck. They play later. We'll let you know, hopefully tomorrow. What it would be, the first 1 seed to go down would be the Badgers, if anybody. It's not going to actually happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the round of 32. We'll be back Monday morning with some more How Fucked Is Your Bracket and some more biggest takeaways. Follow along on Twitter, hashtag How Effed Is Your Bracket, at TYT Sports, at JeremyR327, at JasonRubin91. As always, thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe.